Hi, my name is Jason Spangler. I go by Santee Swapper on eBay. I'd like to introduce you to a new book that I have out for the Scout Memorabilia community. It's the second edition of my Prices Realized Guide series, and this first book up is called Eagle Scout Memorabilia and Merit Badges. I began the ambitious project of collecting sales data on closed listings for eBay on January 1st, 2011. My goal was to preserve the critical information for every listing in the Boy Scout category of eBay that sold for over $100. Every week I spent several hours going through closed listings, documenting and archiving the results. And now in the beginning I didn't have any idea what form this project would take or how large it would become. Eventually, during 2011, I pulled data on over 4,000 items, creating a great resource library for collectors. Those 4,000 items were eventually blended into 11 different guides. Those guides were released during 2012. And then for the second edition of my book, I basically repeated the entire process again during the year 2012. Once again, I accumulated over 4,000 price points in auction data. Now, I've been a little slow in getting the second edition published. I had a few setbacks, but now I'm ready to get them out, even though I'm about a year behind schedule. I hope you'll enjoy the fruits of my labor. In this video, I can hopefully show you what's on the inside of these books. Now, a couple things on pricing and using Prices Realized. I know it's very difficult to pin a value to a rare piece of Boy Scout memorabilia. My hope is that this guide will serve as a basis for you to not only identify special pieces of memorabilia, but also begin to place a value on them. As the results shown in this book are eBay listings, you need to take into account the dynamics of that very unique marketplace which produced these final prices. With rare items, it's possible that only 2 people bid up an item, so you must tread carefully when thinking about putting a fair price on an item based on an auction result. The eBay market for scouting memorabilia is dependent on a limited number of collectors willing to spend limited amounts of money chasing collectibles. Therefore, please take the prices presented here as historical data and do not assume that this is the full retail value of any item. Now, as you can see in this video, what I've done is create a simple table of contents that you can use to find the items in the book. I had to come up with a way to categorize the items, and the simplest way for me to do that was just simply to list them by the prices realized. So it's going to start with $100 and go all the way through into the most expensive item. When you come to the pages that actually have the Eagle Scout memorabilia and merit badges, you'll see that I've actually captured the information right from eBay, almost using like a screenshot. This second edition of the Prices Realized Guides, this book on Eagle Scout memorabilia and merit badges is primarily being released as an ebook. Now what that means basically is I have a 178-page book that I have scanned in as a PDF file. What you can do is you can buy that from me through my website at scoutinghotfinds.com. You'll see a little link there for the Boy Scout Prices Realized Guides. If you go through the website, you're going to be able to purchase it using an instant download. And what that will do is if you go through and buy the book, it'll send you a link to download the book straight to your computer. Most people that I deal with prefer to use this method because they get it right away, and it's the same file that they would get if they bought it off eBay. But if you'd like to buy it off eBay, or you just prefer having a hard copy of it burned onto a CD, you can go over to eBay, go to my eBay store at patchblanket.com, and there at patchblanket.com you can go down to the category that says books, and I have it for sale there as well. You're basically going to pay the same price, although if you're going to buy it on eBay, of course you got to pay a little for shipping and handling. And what I'll do is I'll burn that same computer file onto a CD for you and mail it out. I anticipate also having this book available as a printed book. It'll come with a coil bind, and it'll be sold by my eBay partner, Brian Dalton, who goes by Radar BSI on eBay. Again, on my website, scoutinghotfinds.com, I'll have a link for all 3 versions of the book. So however you want to get it, you'll be able to make that selection. Altogether, I plan on having about 6 different books come out in this second edition of the Prices Realized Guides. Now, I know in the first series I had 11 different guides, but for the second round I've tried to trim things down a little bit, make it a little more concise, kind of merge some of the books together, so it's not quite so much out there for collectors to have to deal with. So keep checking back on my site, scoutinghotfinds.com, and you'll be able to find the new books as they come out. Of course, I always hope that you will consider signing up for my email newsletter, the Scouting Hot Finds. Once again, go to my website, scoutinghotfinds.com, and you can find the email link there to sign up and subscribe. Thanks very much, and I hope you'll enjoy this new reference piece for the Boy Scout hobby.